this is Matt with Comax Gaming, and welcome to another SourceMod tutorial. So today, this might be the last part of the MySQL thing. Might not. So let's get coding to make it fast. And this is on client authorized, like I said, but yeah, I forgot. I don't know what the hell was going through my mind when I made that. Anyways, we left off here. And the point of this is getting the Steam ID of the client when he joins, like when he double clicks the IPN and starts to connect with the server, and kicking him if he's banned, basically. So we're gonna do that today. This is the MySQL query. We're selecting the Steam ID from the table ban list where the Steam ID equals that. Okay, so I explained that in the last tutorial, so if you didn't watch it, it's MySQL ban system part 2. I'll leave an annotation with the links somewhere on the screen, so yeah, so part 1 and part 2, just in case you didn't watch those. You should. Okay, so now let's create the handle for the query as we did before up here. Yeah, we're gonna actually copy and paste this. We're actually gonna do the same thing all over and over, right? So DB is gonna be database handle and whatever. So yeah, let's try this. Okay, so once we send the query, we want to see if this is not like invalid, like, so if query h does not equal invalid handle, the way we did before, right? Then we want to continue, and here we want to say, okay, we want to say if SQL underscore fetch fetch what's it, query, let me no fetch row. As you can see, it says fetches a row from the current result set. This must be successfully called before any results are fetched, right? If this function fails, SQL more results can be used to tell whether if it was an error result, blah blah blah. So yeah, well, basically this is gonna say it's gonna check for this, like it's gonna check if this is true or false, if this is what we entered here. So if it found this Steam ID in this table, then it's going to return true. So here we want to click kick the client. So we're going to use the function kick client. Basically, we're going to kick the client, and here is the string that you want to put when they kick you, right? Like when you get kicked. So actually here we're gonna actually get the reason, and yeah, the reason. So we're gonna select the Steam ID and the reason from ban list where the Steam ID equals that. So yeah, and actually now we want to actually do SQL fetch string. Was it? Yeah. As you can see, it says query, the field, the buffer, and the max length, and that, which we're not going to use. So the query is a query or a statement handle, of course, query h, comma. I have to check something in a second, but yeah, the field, right, starting from 0. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 1. I'm gonna check in a second though. String buffer is gonna be, okay, we're gonna save it in the reason. We're gonna create a string called reason, comma size of reason, right? And I'll give me 1 second, guys. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 1 right here. Why? Because you know how it said it's gonna start from 0. Then Steam ID is gonna be 0 and reason is gonna be 1. And if we were to have something else here, like the name is gonna be 2. It like stores all this in a temporary array, right? It's gonna store these 3 values in a temporary array. Therefore, we can actually get all this information by typing SQL fetch string and then typing the index of that value, or where it's located, right? Where it is located. So 1 is going to be reason, 0 is going to be Steam ID, and 2 in this case is going to be name. Now if we were to have something else, like I don't know, admin name, then this is going to be 3, right? If we want to get it here, you're going to put 3 and then admin name and stuff. We want to get the reason, right? So we're going to remove all this because we're not going to use it. We could, if you really wanted to, you could. So right here I'm going to create a string. I'm going to create a string called reason, and we're going to give it a 150. I think it's too much, you know, for whatever. 120 actually was it. So the query handle, and we're gonna kick the client. So we're gonna type you have been banned, and we're gonna actually print the reason. I don't know if you played at least in Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, and I think in CSS and TF2 it works the same since it's all based on the source engine. When you get kicked, you get a dialogue, but that dialogue can handle like a very small amount of text. So it's gonna go out of bounds if it's too large or the text is too big. I don't know. You're gonna say that's what she said, but yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So that cannot be fixed. It's the way that game fucking created the stupid engine, and that's the way it works. So you're gonna have to deal with it if you don't like it. And here we forgot the parameter. Which was it? I forgot as well. Oh, the handle for the query. So there we go. So SQL fetch row takes the handle as the parameter, and then SQL fetch string takes the handle as well. Then the index, which is 1 in this case because we're having 1 here and 0 being Steam ID, and then we store it into a string, and then we're printing it to the client when he gets kicked, right? So if not, then we want to let him in, and here we want to say, okay, this is an error. What the hell happened? So we want to do the same thing here. We want to SQL get error, and we don't want to print to the client in this case. We want to print to server actually. We want to say instead enable to check for banned client, something like that. I don't know. And then we want to print the error as well, right? It's global, yeah. Okay, so I want to test this out before actually continuing and see if it has any errors. So BRB. Okay, I missed spell reason, so let me BRB. Okay, people, so I'm in game and I'm gonna perm ban myself. Actually BRB, I forgot the name of the command. Okay, sorry. It's SMCO ban. So we're gonna type my name here, and it's gonna say please enter a reason. So we're gonna say, I don't know, anything, blah blah blah. Okay, I forgot to kick the client when he gets banned, but apparently I'm banned. So let's check the database here. If we switch and we reload the page, as you can see here, we have all the information from my ban. This failed pretty bad actually. So we're gonna fix it in a second. Don't worry. It's gonna say the name of the client, reload it, the admin, and the Steam ID, right? And then the reason, but you cannot see that because this thing is not. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, it says the reason, the time, and the admin and the Steam ID. So now we're gonna try joining again. Now let's see if it kicks me actually. So disconnect. Let's. Yep. I don't know if you can see, but it says disconnect. You have been banned, and the reason, which I typed random stuff. So let's go back into Notepad++. All right. Let's see, where was the error? Here. I wonder why it's not getting the time successfully. BRB, guys. Let me check. Alright guys, I want to show you how the error handler works here. As you can see, it says unable to ban client. MySQL error data too long for column 1, time at row 1. So don't worry, I'm gonna fix this in a second. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Alright, so we want to go here into the structure of the table. You click here, you click the table name, and then you click structure here, and then you're gonna see all this. Then you want to go where it says time, and you want to click on change. I believe it says change in English. So here you want to change this to 50, no, actually 55. Then we want to click save and BRB. Okay guys, I'm sorry for that, but yeah, change this to 55 just in case. And also the function that we're gonna use is not format, it's format time. So yeah, SourceMod has a function for that already, but I forgot about that. So the other one works as well, but it only works if you're not using %d or %f or anything like that. Because if you do, it's gonna think that this is replacing this as an integer. If you use format time, on the other hand, it's gonna take this as the actual thing that it is, like the C++ thing that I showed you last time. It's gonna think it's that, so it's gonna actually format correctly. So why did I change this? This is hour, minute and seconds, and this says PM or AM. You can leave it the other way if you really want, it doesn't matter, it's not like very important at all. But yeah, the proper function is format time, so I'm gonna check if this works. So BRB. Alright, I'm in game, and let's ban me again. So SMSQL ban, random stuff, and yes, it works, because I added this debug thing that I'm gonna remove right now. But yeah, it works. As you can see, it says 14/12/2012. And if we go into our Firefox, where is it? Oh my god, there we go. And we'll reload the page. It's gonna say the time correctly. So great. All the other stuff works, so amazing. Now we're gonna actually finish this. So BRB. Okay. So let me remove this, and when we ban the client, I forgot that we want to kick him, so we're gonna kick client actually, and we want to kick our target actually, not the client, because client here in this command is gonna be the admin, and the target is gonna be our target, right? The one we get right here. So we want to kick him saying banned admin and the admin name and then reason and then the reason. Okay, so let's see. Actually, if you actually have a website, I would suggest like typing, I don't know, you have been banned, go to site for more info, something like that. I don't know, I think that's more proper than having the admin name and the reason. And maybe you can have an ban request site for something, I don't know. So we're gonna have the admin name and then the reason, which is arg2. We can type that. So okay, so now it's gonna kick the client when we ban them. That's cool. Okay, this works great. So now let's get to the unban section actually. SQL remove ban. Actually, I'm gonna tell you guys something about this. We're not gonna check if the admin that banned him is actually the client that, like, we're not gonna check if the admin who is trying to unban the client is the admin that actually banned him. It is possible. I'm gonna tell you how, of course, but I'm not gonna do it because, yeah, just don't have enough time. I want to finish this fast. Okay, so let's copy and paste this, honestly. So if the argument is less than 1, then we want to say please enter the Steam ID of the player you want to unban. Okay, right, so we're gonna use Steam IDs only, right? We don't want to use names because some players have Unicode characters and that stuff is not good at all. So let's use string arg1 32 get cmd arg1 comma arg1 size of arg1. Great. Fuck. Great. Okay. So here, one unban, right? So to do so, we want to actually use a function from MySQL that is called remove, I believe. I think so. I'm gonna check. PRB. Alright guys, so the function is remove. So new string query. Yeah, 200. Just in case, you know. And let's format here. Format. Buffer, query, of course. Whoa, what the? Size of, wow, really? Stupid keyboard. Query, and here we want to say remove from ban list. Actually, wait, let me check a value of this because I don't remember the name. Okay, sorry, it's delete, not remove. Once again, my bad. And here where I forgot it was a Steam ID. Duh. Oh my god, what the hell is wrong with the caps lock? Steam ID equals, and then the string, and here we want to say, of course, Steam ID. Or arg1, my bad, not Steam ID. arg1 because we're getting the Steam ID from the argument number 1, which we're telling the client to input into the command. So we're gonna say delete from ban list where the Steam ID equals that. Right, so where the Steam ID equals what the guy inputs. Right? So it's gonna remove all this when this equals true. So now we're gonna actually check once again, so I'm gonna copy and paste this. Because it's very annoying to having to do it all over again. Alright, so handle SQL query once again, and if this is true, then we want to actually say, okay, then we want to say if SQL fetch row query h, and then we want to say, okay, they want to reply to command client with Steam ID successfully unbanned. As simple as that, right? So, whoa, arg1 here, and that's all. Right? So let me catch the error by copying and pasting, because honestly I will not type it again. To unban, right? So client here, and let's check this out. Let me compile this. Alright guys, I'm in game, so let's perform the ban. Ignore all the errors. SQL ban reloaded, and let's use hello as a reason. So yeah, I got kicked and it says disconnected, banned, admin reloaded, my name, and the reason hello. So this works. Now we're gonna check in here. Let's reload this, and as you can see, the ban was successfully done here. Let's try again, and now let's refresh here, localhost, and bam, I am banned, right? So if I check here, then I should be able to join, and yeah, I can just fine. So it works, guys. I'm gonna show you what line you have to remove right now. Alright, so when you're actually going to unban someone, this is not gonna check if the client is banned. For example, oh my god, so many errors in that thing. For example, close the game. If we do some remove ban and some random Steam ID, as you can see, it's gonna say that it's been successfully banned. However, that client has never been banned before. So yeah, that's something that you can fix by actually getting the stuff here first, like we do here, fetching the string and actually checking if that exists, or if actually fetching the row, doing something like this with the Steam ID, and checking if it's true. So if this is true, then the ban is going to exist. So you wanna actually go ahead and remove the ban. But if it doesn't exist, then you want to say, okay, else here the band does not exist. That's a way to do it. You can do it if you really want to. I'm not gonna do it because I think it's not really necessary. You can do it if you want to, honestly. But yeah, that's all, guys. I really hope this was interesting, cool. I really think it is. I really like MySQL. You can do a bunch of stuff with this. You have a very open world. So if you think that we need that function actually checking if the client was the one that banned, if the admin trying to ban the client was the one that actually banned him, then leave a comment below and I'll do it next week as a tutorial. I'll do that part, and if not, then this is the end of MySQL for now, right? The ban system. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. New tutorials every week, sometimes even in the same week. So okay, I hope you really liked this video. It was kind of, you know, hard to make. Yeah, I know I made a lot of mistakes, but whatever. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next week. This was Matt with Comax Gaming.